Good morning, friends. It is Thursday, June 4th, I think. So this is your reading mini lesson. And as you know, sometimes I have to read a book on the computer. So today you're reading Splash Monster. And it's not a monster. It's about a water park. So this is Splash Monster. And your I can statement is I can read and answer questions in complete sentences. So I have a nonfiction read aloud about water parks, which is kind of cool. So if you've ever been to water parks, they're fun. They can be a lot of fun. So I'm going to turn the computer or the thing around. So it's called Water Park, and it's on Epic. All right, friends? So it'll be in your mailboxes. Water parks. What are water parks? Water parks have water slides. These are slides. These slides are throw rides. They loop, they go fast, they drop. People like riding at water parks. They have fun, they get wet, they cool off, they may get scared. Water slides are like roller coasters, and they work about the same, but they don't have seats. They don't have seat belts. They don't have tracks. Engineers designed two water slides. A serpentine slide has many curves. Speed slides go straight down. Water slides have powerful pumps. The pumps push water out from the top of the slide, and riders start at the top. Engineers use water flow and gravity to bring the riders to the bottom. Riders land in a plunge pool. Look close at the water park. Look at the water slides. How long is that water slide? Or how steep are they at the curves? So if you look at this one, this kind of goes around and around, and there's the splash park, and this one, ooh. All right. How does gravity affect water slides? Water slides use gravity's energy. They have the most energy at the top. Riders climb stairs to the top. This creates potential or stored energy. Tall slides store more energy. Riders use their stored energy throughout the whole ride. They go down a hill, they fall, gravity pulls the rider down. Falling builds up energy. Gravity changes stored up energy into moving or kinetic energy. So they start up here and they start sliding down, and then they go faster and faster and faster because the pull of gravity is pulling them down. Riders zip around. They follow slides. Gravity keeps them in the slide. It keeps them from falling off. It keeps the ride going. Riders move in the direction towards the ground. Gravity pushes them down. Slides push them up. To slow riders down, they use friction. Riders slide down the slope. The slide forces them at an angle. They are not fighting gravity. This makes riders speed up. How does inertia work? Engineers and curves. Curves build moving energy. Engineers design the curves to make sure that the riders have the right amount of speed. Too much speed causes them to fly off. Riders will feel weightless. They don't feel as though they're being pushed down. They feel like they're in the air. So look at these. This one looks cool, the blue one. And then the yellow one, they kind of dip, and then the green one. Whew. Engineers must also carefully design sides of the slide. Human bodies resist change in speed and direction. This is inertia. Bodies want to go straight on the slide. They try to do so. If the slide curve without sides, the bodies will fly off. Instead, engineers design the sides of the slide to curve up. Riders go up the sides of the slides. They do not fall off. How do water slides reduce friction? Water reduces friction. It acts like oil, greasing the slides. This means riders move quickly down the slide. They go straight down. Some water slides reduce friction even more by using rafts, sleds, mats, or tubes. And these things reduce the friction between the rider's body and the slide. Riders will go even faster. So if friction is reduced, you go even faster. Water slides use recycled water. It's pumped from the from the plunge pools. It is released at the top of the slide, and it is pumped through the cleaning system so that riders don't get sick. Engineers make sure that there's a right amount of water. Water needs to be constantly flowing, and too much water is wasteful. Too little water is unsafe. So so this book has a science experiment about friction in it. So I want you to think about if you have a car and a ramp and you put it on the car at the top of the ramp and you slide it down. If it's on a wood floor or a tile floor or your kitchen floor without a rug, there's not a lot of friction. That car will go farther. If you take that same ramp and have a car go down on a rug, there's going to be some friction and it'll slow the car down. So that's all that was talking about. So you are going to read Splash Monster, and then on the back, it talks about how the girl in the story feels, how she felt in the beginning, and how you know that. Was she excited? Was she scared? Was she annoyed? How she felt in the middle of the story. So like the beginning's here, the middle's here, and then the end. And then how she felt in the end. Here, friends, where I know this because, I want you to write that. I know this because she did not want to go down the slide. Something like that, a complete sentence, so that you are answering them in complete sentences. So right now, friends, I am taking the water park story, and I'm assigning it to you. And there's a second water park one that's read to me. So one is you can read to you and one is not. All right, friends, happy reading, and I'll see you in a bit with math.